Hi everyone, good morning. We'll start standing today and move into a seated position and try to sum up some of the other things that we've been discussing over the past 6 days. Okay, so just keep your yoga bricks handy, we'll use them later. So just keep your feet hip distance apart and try to feel your weight even. So rock forward and backward and forward and backward and find a place which is in between. We actually should be standing like a tripod. That's why people use tripods, they're most effective. So the two parts of our front foot, the big toe and the bottom of the little toe side, and your heel, they act as a tripod. So most often our weight is to one side or the other. So just move around and try to find what that center position is. And for some of us, the center position actually feels weird because we're so used to standing with the weight on one side or the other. So just observe that, come to the center position and stay. In that place, rather than arching your back, drop your tailbone and engage your stomach. And we're going to reach our arm over. Curve to the center and come back up. And the other side. Reach your arm over. Curve to the center. Exhale and back up. Once more. Reach. Curve. And up. Again, reach. Curve. And up. Now you're going to just roll down and walk your hands out. Walk your hands out. And walk back. And roll back up. It's nothing big, it's just a gentle walk. Roll down. Walk your hands out. And roll, walk back. And roll back up. This time when you walk your hands out, you're going to place your knees down. Down. Walk your hands out. Place your knees down. Then your chest down. You lift up. Give a small stretch, nothing too big, whatever's comfortable for you. You can walk your hands forward if you want to. Reach back and sit on your bum. Now roll up from here. We'll do the same. Curve, reach to the side. Curve to the diagonal. Reach over and come up. And reach over to the side. Push into that. Curve to the diagonal. Then come back up. Now sitting here, if you need the yoga brick at this point, you can place it underneath so you can sit comfortably. And we're going to twist to one side. And just breathe. And release. And twist to the other side. And release. Once more twist. And release. Again, twist to the other side. And release. Just reach forward now. Here. Reach out, reach out. Just feel that stretch. Some of you may feel it in your glutes, some of you may feel it in your inner thighs, maybe even in your upper back or arms. That's all good. Now reach this over to one side. Again, stretch the side. And reach it over to the other side. And stretch this side. I'm going to do one more tiny stretch. Just sit on your yoga brick for this one. Sit on your yoga brick. You're going to keep one foot up and the other foot tucked behind you, if that's possible. If this is difficult for you, you can just keep your foot underneath like this, okay? So I'm going to tuck it behind, and you're sitting on the brick. You're taking this arm up and over and just twisting. And keep your back lengthening. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And slowly release. We'll change sides. And lift up. Reach your hand up and over. And twist. Keep your neck long. Both your sit bones pressing into the yoga mat. And release. Come back to center. You can sit cross-legged, or if you want to sit in Vajrasana, whatever's comfortable for you. And place the yoga brick so that your back can stay erect. Okay. As we come to the conclusion of these 6 days, we will start with our breathing exercise as usual. And today it's going to be a little bit more of a simpler exercise because I want to spend time in quiet, trying to bring your mind to that point of concentration and seeing if we can sit there for a little bit longer, and at the end we'll speak and discuss. So we'll just chant a shlokam which is about Lord Shiva, and it beseeches Lord Shiva to say Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urva Rugamiva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshiyam Amritat. It says, let us, you're the one who infuses this strength and vigor in us, and you're in everything. Please give me the ability to take away this mortality and let me understand what it means to be immortal. Just in a concise sense. This is a shlokam that in my family, my grandmother, my mom would chant if someone was sick. So if someone was sick, you would ask the energies or the divinity around you to give you strength and vigor and be well again. Okay, so we'll chant this about 7 times, and after that we'll go into Om chanting, and after Om chanting we're going to stay in silence and stay silent for as long as you can and stay quiet, and then we will speak at the end of the session. Okay, you can repeat after me. त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात् ॐ Continue chanting Om with deep inhalations and long, slow exhalations. And as you chant, just try to listen to my words. Now, when you say the sound of Om, feel as though you're lifted, like you're sitting on top of a cloud in that silence, and all you see around you are the expanse of clouds. You rest gently on the cloud and it carries your weight. And in that softness, you feel all the tension drain from your body. You feel your legs relax against the softness of the cloud. It's cool and supports you as though a large, comfortable pillow just takes your shape. And as you sit there, there are the soft rays of sunlight falling on you, and you feel the most beautiful breeze blowing against you as it ruffles through your hair, and the cloud moves. And as you're moving gently over this earth, resting on this beautiful cloud, you realize that everything looks so tiny. All of it is small, and all of it is beautiful. Your arms relax and the body relaxes, your chest. If you have a knot in your stomach, it no longer exists. If you have a weight in your chest, it's beginning to dissolve completely. And as you gaze around you at this beautiful scenery of just clouds, light, and breeze, you feel any tension that you carry in your neck and shoulders begin to give way. And your eyelids and eyebrows relax. And you can feel this beautiful breeze blowing onto your face. It's a gentle breeze, just enough to carry the cloud gently. And as you move, You see below you the forests, the mountains, the cities, the rivers, and they all look small. You can't even see any people. And in this presence, as you breathe out and chant Om, you release all that tension and weight and angst and sorrow. Bring your concentration between your eyebrows. And as you chant your last Om, you sit in silence and feel this environment. Slowly rub your palms together. Place them over your eyes. Gently blink your eyes open and come into the present. See, sometimes when we sit in meditation, distractions happen. There may be like the house phone ringing, or there's a huge mosquito buzzing in your ear constantly, or like today, Kongi went and started barking at something and I don't know, wanted my attention. But there's no point, and I've seen some people get irritated with that, but the point of meditation is not to get irritated with that. So it's okay, let the distraction happen, and your mind can come back again, and again give it some space to rest. Because the only thing we can do is we can facilitate and try, and if things don't turn out at that time as we anticipated, that's okay, we can try again. So I'd like to leave you all with this verse from the Gita where it says Karmanye Vadikarastu Ma Phaleshu Kadachana. And this is what Krishna tells Arjuna. He's saying that, and it forms the, in some ways, the basis of Vedanta, where it says we do what must be done, and we do our karma, we do our actions, we do our duty, we do our dharma. But ma phaleshu kadachana is we don't wait for the rewards of our action. So we help the old person across the street. We are kind to animals. We are sweet to children, and we take care of them and we make them grow. But we don't wait for the fruit of that labor. So if you're doing a job and you do it well, you show up at work, show up on time, do your best. That's your dharma, that's your karma. But what you get from that and how people appreciate you, or if you get some accolades or whatever it may be, that is not for us to depend on. So it is when we depend on these accolades that we are faced with disappointment, we are faced with anger. We did so much and we didn't get anything. So there's this idea of, I know I'm giving you a little more information today because it's our last day, but there's this idea that we say in Vedanta, it's called prasada buddhi, which means that we need to develop the ability to say that everything is prasadam. Prasadam is not just what you eat in the temple, it's also what you get in life, whether it's good or negative for that moment, or something that you wanted or something that you didn't want, something that makes you happy or unhappy or angry. It ends up being prasadam because this universe has given it to us and we take it and we accept it and we do whatever we can with it, you know? So it's more about just, in some ways, I feel like it's keeping your head down and doing the work. So many times people ask me, how do you keep training or keep working or doing, practicing so much or whatever it is? Because this is my job and I have to dance. This is the thing that I know. This is the thing I'm good at. This is the thing that makes a difference to my environment as well. So I practice, and so I do it, and I do it repeatedly and try to get better at it. And whatever comes from it, whether it's performances or people think, wow, she dances well, or whatever comes from it, is not for me to hang on to or to just, I don't know how to say it. It's not to work towards on a hook. Like sometimes let's say this is something I was thinking about, and I said, let's say there's something that we want and we have a goal, and we work towards it, work towards it, and then somehow it doesn't happen. Or you make a startup and you say it's going to be successful, it's going to be $1 million company, and then you put all your efforts into it for 3 years and then it doesn't work out. Now you're going to be incredibly sad, right? Now, let's say it works out, you make 1 million and someone buys your company. You may be happy for a little bit, but then after that week passes, after the month passes, after the year passes, you're back at square one anyway. So, whether you get it, what you're aiming for, or you don't get what you're aiming for, the fruit of that labor is not something for us to hang on to. We acknowledge it and we witness our emotions and we're happy and or we're upset. But then we quickly resolve and we move on, because even if it's good and we get it, it's our prasadam. And even if it's something that didn't work out, we say this is our prasadam, this is what the world has given us, and then we continue on our way. And it feels very difficult when things go absolutely bad. I'm not saying it's easy or that you mustn't acknowledge the sorrow or the angst that you feel. It is a part of you, and the sorrow and angst is okay. It's not that it's bad. But the more we hang on to the fruits of our labor, the more disappointment that we have to deal with. So I'm going to end with this. It was lovely having you all, and this has also been really good for me, because I used to think that Kongi would be really volatile in the mornings. So I'm glad that I can also start with an earlier meditation practice thanks to all of you.